Have you ever heard the story of Jesus and the sycamore tree? No, not that one. Not yet. Well, let me tell you. It all started when Jesus was hanging out in Jericho. That's in the Bible, by the way. Luke chapter 19, verses 1 to 6. There was this rich dude named Zacchaeus. He was a tax collector, but not the good kind. See, back in the day, tax collectors were like the middlemen of the government. They were in charge of collecting taxes from everyone, but they could keep a little percentage for themselves. So basically, these guys were working for the government, but they also got to make some money on the side. But people didn't like them because sometimes they took advantage of their power and they overcharged people, especially the poor, to collect more taxes. So you can imagine that people weren't too happy with Zacchaeus. But one day Zacchaeus heard that Jesus was in town and he wanted to see him. So he started to climb up a sycamore tree to get a glimpse of Jesus. And Jesus stopped and looked up at him and said, "Hey, Zach, come down. I want to come to your house today." And Zach was like, "Whoa, really? Me? Okay." And so Jesus and his disciples came to Zach's house. And you know what? That day, salvation entered that house. Let me say it again. That day, salvation entered that house. You might be thinking, what does that even mean? Well, you see, when Jesus came to Zacchaeus' house, everything changed. Zacchaeus wasn't just a rich tax collector anymore. He became known as the man who welcomed Jesus into his home. And not only that, but the Bible tells us that he gave half of everything he owned to the poor, and he started to share his faith in Jesus with everyone. In other words, Jesus didn't just change his plans, he changed his life. And you know what? Jesus can do the same thing for you. No matter where you are in life, no matter what you've done in the past, if you invite Jesus into your heart, everything will change. Your life will have meaning, purpose, and hope. And not only that, but your heart will be filled with peace that you've never experienced before. So my question for you is this: do you need Jesus to come into your life and change everything? If so, then call on him right now. Ask him to come into your heart and change your life. Because you know what? He wants to come after me. It's what he wants. So don't wait another minute. Invite Jesus into your life right now.